You're watching Late Night with Betty and Bug Part 4. And as I was saying at the end of Part 3, I was talking about the fourth type of love language: spending quality time, cuddling, sipping on some hot cocoa or drinking margaritas or something like that, and you're just talking about life,
Petting them like a kitty.
and you're just chilling at home, watching a movie, or your kids are sleeping or whatever, just spending quality time. And I was saying, it can be going out. Of course, everyone likes to go out. You want to get out of the house.
Unless you're like a home person and like to stay home and never go anywhere.
That's
Which
fine.
there are a lot of
too.
people like that.
But if spending quality time is your love language, which you will know what your love language is, okay? I mean, what you can't live without. Some people, like girls, I'm not trying to stereotype, but we can pretty much go so long without having sex with our guy partners. We still feel love, though, if that's not our love language, if they're still spending enough time with us, basically.
Unless you're an nympho.
Hey, whatever, sex is good. But yeah, it can be going out. If you like to go out like I do, then you want to have your partner take you out to your favorite places to eat, go see a great movie, go for a walk on the beach, go lay out in the sun, do whatever, just go outside, go outdoors, go camping, go hiking, go swimming with your loved one, and pay attention. Okay, pay attention to what they're saying, what they're doing, because that is spending time together. It doesn't really matter what you do, if you go out on a picnic or if you're just walking your dog. It's doing something together, and I know it gets hard working 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week. Time gets very limited, so you should plan ahead about the different activities that you can do with your wife, with your husband, with your kids, all of you. Plan ahead. If that's what you have to do, then yes, you have to write into your little schedule there. 3 p.m. on Tuesday, I'm taking Martha out to eat, and whatever. Okay? That is what's going to make your partner feel loved, if that is their love language. Which I believe it is my primary love language, to have someone spend quality time with me. Like when someone drives long distance to come see me and wants to take me out to all these places that I want to go, and it's just very active with involving their life with mine and spending that time with me. When time does get limited, that makes me feel loved more than anything, really. I think my secondary would be like in the encouraging words and affirmation one, because I'm a conversationalist, and so having someone actually listen to me and give me feedback on different things that are on my mind, things that are important to me that I can talk to about with my partner. They actually care, they're actually listening, and they're giving me feedback, and they're supporting me with their words as well, then, that shows me I'm loved. And I think a lot of times spending quality time with somebody and then talking and have that intimate conversation where you're very encouraging, I think those can really go hand in hand a lot. So you might have one of them as your primary and one of them as your secondary. It usually works out that way. It does make sense, right? It goes hand in hand, spending quality time and actually talking and listening. Just like, or what? No. You would actually pay attention, listen. And then there would be a fifth love language, which, believe it or not, is actually doing household chores and just doing things around the house or out in the garage for your partner. Because for a lot of women, their love language is seriously having their husbands or their partners, help out around the house. Especially if you have kids, it gets to be way too much. And for some people, that is their love language. And you see your husband without even having to ask him, pick up the vacuum or do your dishes for you, or go out and fix what needs to be fixed with the car, or go mow the lawn, packing lunch for the kids before they go off to school. Awesome. Without even asking, though.
Yeah.
That is going to make them feel very loved and appreciated because you were helping. Because as a mother, it does get to be very tough. So yeah, if you're a husband or even just a boyfriend and your partner has children, okay, if you realize that that is her love language, to help out around the house and all that, to just do some laundry without even her asking, if that is her love language, do those simple things. It's going to make a difference, okay? And then you are going to receive love in your love language tenfold. So, for example, if you are a man watching this right now and your female partner's love language is doing household chores and stuff like that and helping her out without her having to ask you, okay? That's the key, without having to ask. Like, you just fucking do it. Don't wait for her to ask, just do it.
And hint number one, she's always like asking, oh, why don't you take out the trash? Or
yeah,
why don't
exactly.
you do the dishes?
If you hear a lot of that, maybe that could be her love language. Maybe I should try doing it without her having to ask me about it.
Right, because
see what happens.
Because if you like come home from work one day and she's gone for out grocery shopping, and you do her dishes or vacuum her rug, when she gets home, she's gonna be like, I can't believe that he came home and did all this, and she's gonna feel so loved and so appreciated. So yeah, stuff like that is a really good way to like show your partner that you really care.
And that's a good point. If you hear a lot of those questions and that nagging about how you don't do enough around the house, that it's probably her love language, because that means that it very much so bothers her. So yeah, I mean, that is probably a hint that is her primary love language. So yes, I would pick up the household chores on your end. I know it gets tough, guys. You work a lot and you just want to come home and you want to watch football or whatever and relax, and you're looking for your home cooked meal too. That's great. But you know, if you're in that relationship with someone and that's her love language, you got to do it, okay? Because the example here is you know, if you're doing that for her, she's feeling very loved now. And say your primary love language, like 85% of males, is physical. She's gonna be all over you, dude. Okay, watch out.
You're gonna get some.
Yeah, and you're gonna, yeah. You won't have to ever worry about that again, trust me. That brings us to our fifth love language. No. I'm tired. It's,
no, don't even say what time it is, because it is way fucking late for us to be doing this.
So that is the 5 love languages. I hope you learned something. I hope you can go figure out what your partner's love language is now.
And you'll know.
Trial and error.
And you'll know there are subtle hints that women and men give to let you know what their love language is. So pay attention to your partner and listen to them.
I think we probably all need a little bit of everyone. You know, like even if your primary love language isn't getting gifts,
everybody
so
likes to. Everybody likes
to receive a gift.
Even if it's something simple like, hey, I bought you your favorite t-shirt, or hey, I got you this cool thing that I saw in the supermarket and I thought you'd like it. I mean,
but just remember that could be your partner's love language too, believe it or not. He or she could flip out like, oh my god, you actually bought this for me, you were thinking of me, I love you so much, and then
and the weird thing is, like, you know, if she does it to you or she does it to other people, then you'll know. Like if you come home from work and she's got your favorite DVD sitting right there, and she's like, oh look, I went shopping and I saw this and I bought it for you because I thought you would like it. That's a big hint right there. I mean, that shows that she likes to give gifts.
That's a very good point, because if you got somebody who loves to get things for people,
and I do. I love to get things for people.
That's how you show you care about people, right? That's
right.
Just the way you do it. You go out, you see things in a store that make you think of certain people. You're like, oh, I gotta get that for my mom. I gotta get this for so and so, my friend here, who's really gonna dig this. That's how you show your care and your love for people. So if that's the way that you are giving out your love, that's probably going to be the way that you receive love the most too, actually, is if people do the same thing for you, if they're out in the store and they see something that reminds them of you and they buy it for you, like you said, your favorite DVD or something they've been knowing that you've wanted for a while, and they see it at the store and they grab it, boom, bring it back to you. It's just going to make you ecstatic. So that might be the way you receive love, if that's also the way you give love. It makes sense, right?
Totally makes sense.
Or just as another example, like physically, if you're wanting to be physical towards your partner all the time, that's probably the way you receive love as well. So like I said, it's trial and error, but soon you'll figure it out. And if you have any questions or